Are we live? Let's see. I think it's live, guys. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. This is, let me just connect and record here. Hi, my name is Alexia Vlahos Kolokasides, and I am a transformational coach for moms. I help moms to break through their shells and teach them how to access their heart and to become the co-creators of a beautiful life and an incredibly fulfilling life for themselves and for their families. Now, the reason why I wanted to come in here today, it's not a planned live, but I felt guided and I felt pulled to share something with you today, some very important things that I have been discovering for myself. And because knowledge needs to be shared to be able to create the ripple effect that I am here to create on this planet and in your lives as my community and as my tribe, I thought it's only fair and true to myself to be able to share with you today. Now, I don't know how I will be able to see comments and everything. Let me see. Just give me a moment, guys, please. So, okay. I'm not really sure how this is going to be playing out. Okay, anyway, let me just go into what I want to share with you guys, okay? First of all, I'm a mom of two. I have two young children. My boy is 7 years old. He's an amazing second grader who I thought was just, teaching me everything I actually needed to know about life and about everything, as a mom. And then my second child came along. She's 3 now, Sophia, and she's exactly what I didn't expect out of having a child. Both amazing, truly, truly amazing, truly gifted children that have just brought us so much and keep teaching me every day. So what did I want to share with you today? I wanted to share, let me just see here. I want to see how I can see your guys' comments and everything. I'm not able to see anything here. So I wanted to share with you today the truths about who you are as a mom. As mothers, we come into this role of motherhood even before we have kids, okay? We are conditioned from young little girls about what a mother should be like, how a mother should dress, how a mother should behave, what a mother should be like with her kids, with her husband, with her partner, and things like that. So you already have an idea of motherhood even before you become a mother. So we come in with conditioning, okay? And all through our lives, we are taught to believe certain things. But the truth of the matter is, to whoever's listening, that we have all the truths we need to know already inside of us, okay? However weird that might sound, I will explain to you why. Because, for example, I have 5 truths here that I want to share with you today. And there are truths about your finances, there are truths about your relationships, truths about your health, truths about your contribution to this world, and truths about your family. And these things have been given to me, these truths, these secrets, if you can call it that, have been given to me, revealed to me, if I can say that, not given to me because they were given to me before I was even born, and they've also been given to you, but it's been revealed to me over the past few weeks. And this is a revelation that I think is important to everybody and to moms, because there's a new energy coming in, okay? There's a new there's new systems being put in place, for us as moms, for us as women, and we got to upgrade. Okay, we got to up level into those systems, because if we don't, we're going to continue being in a place of lack, being in a place of stress, of staying on that hamster wheel, chasing your energy, chasing things that are outside of you. Okay, so my job as a transformational coach for moms is to show you how you can unlock all of these truths, because they're already inside of you, okay? And these things are coming to me on a daily basis because I've allowed myself to be open to receiving so much more than I could ever imagine, in the past year. And I'm eternally grateful for the path that I'm on now, and to my coach, and for anybody who comes into my community and that I can share with and grow with. Okay, so if this is speaking to you, please share it with your friends, share it with people that you love, with other moms, and connect. Let's connect. Let's have a chat. Let's have a discussion. Okay, about where this can take you, where you want this to go in your life. Let me just check again how I can see what's going on Facebook, because I'm not sure that I can see anybody who's on here. Sorry about the wait, guys, but this is technology, okay? What's going on Facebook, because I'm not sure. There we go. Okay, it's a bit of a back. Okay. Not really sure how to do this, but anyway. Because I'm not sure. There's a little bit of a delay. Okay, sorry guys. Let me just go into the truths, and then the live will be on Facebook, and you can put in your comments and any questions you might have with that, okay? So first of all, the truths about, let's go into family, the truths about you as a mom in regards to your family, in regards to how you relate to your family, in regards to what family is and what it means to you, and how that's been encoded inside of you, okay? For me, I'm unlocking certain truths about my family, and I was hanging on to certain things that didn't really serve me anymore. For example, I'll just give you an example. When I was around 17, 16 years old, and I was in my final year of high school, my parents decided that we got to move out the country and move to a new country, to a new home. So I was in my final year of school, and my two elder sisters up and left. And they moved to the new place we were supposed to be living in, Cyprus. And they continued their life in a new place, and I had to finish school back home in South Africa. Okay, so when they up and left, I was left with such a deep, empty space of abandonment. And I remember I was crying at night, and I felt that I was deserted by my family. I felt that I was deserted by my sisters, and that I was in my final year of high school, very important thing for a teenager at that time, and there was nobody there to cheer me on. There was nobody there to help me get dressed. Now that I'm remembering it, the remembrance of the emotions is, I remember the feelings that I was experiencing. And so there was nobody there to help me get dressed for the final dance at the end of the year. There was nobody there to help me decide what gown to wear, how to do my hair, that type of thing. And I felt really alone. I felt alone and I felt abandoned, the feeling of abandonment. And what I did to protect myself from that feeling of abandonment, which is what we do, okay, things that are hurting us, we tend to do something on the inside to protect ourselves from not letting it happen again. What did I do? I shut my family out, okay? I decided to stay in South Africa, and I told my family that I was going to come in a year when I would finish my school, or in a year when I would finish my college, things like that. But I didn't really want to come back. I didn't really want to leave South Africa. So it was just me sort of like lying to them. I'm being really transparent here, guys, because that's what I want to be. I want to be authentic and transparent with you, because, yeah, that's what I want to do, and that's how I want to be with everybody. So, I put up a wall. I put up a wall about who I wanted to trust and who I wanted to rely in my life, and that included my family and my sisters. So I just pushed them away. My mom even came on holiday to South Africa for a couple of weeks. I just pushed her away. I didn't want to deal with the feelings of abandonment. I didn't want to deal with the feeling of being left alone, even though it was my decision. I just didn't want to do it. So those types of experiences condition us even further. Okay, so in hindsight, I know I was doing it to protect myself, and I know I was doing it because I didn't know better in hindsight. Now I know better, okay? Now, when I see my family, I have a deep, deep, deep love for my family. No matter what they do, no matter how they decide to live their lives, that does not define my connection to my family or my connection to the love I have in my heart for my family and for everybody. Doesn't mean you have to be my family for me to feel love for you, okay? These things are unlocking inside of me each and every day. And I'm teaching my clients how to do the same, how to let go of the baggage, how to let go of the conditioning that we don't realize we have in place on the inside that is filtering our decisions and filtering how we decide to act and the decisions we take and our behaviors and our reality, okay? So the truth about who you are in family is, your family is the world, okay? You might not have an amazing relationship with your mom. You might not have an amazing relationship with your dad. You might not have an amazing relationship with your partner, with your sister, with your brother, with your kids, okay? But you can, no matter what has happened in your relationship, you can choose to cut that part of your life off, to literally cut the cord of those experiences so that you can now have an amazing relationship in your heart with those people, if that makes sense, okay? Maybe in the physical realm, in the physical realm, those people in your life that you call family are completely different to the way you are, and you just don't seem to be able to agree on things. That's okay. That's okay. All right? That doesn't mean that what's on the outside affects what's on the inside. On the inside, your heart knows that each person is responding to their environment, to their reality because of their own conditioning. Okay? So your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister have already their own conditioning. And it's not your job to change their conditioning. Your job is to change your conditioning. Okay? Because when you change your conditioning, your programs, your inner going-ons, that is when your heart will show you the truth of your family, the truth of love in every aspect in your life. Okay? So this could end up being a long Facebook Live, and that's okay. The next truth I want to share with you is the truth of your contribution. Contribution in this context, I'm talking about the contribution to the world in terms of how you are serving the world, how you're serving yourself on the inside. Are you growing? Are you expanding so that you can contribute? Doesn't mean only in monetary terms. Contribution can be with your time, with your energy, with your kind word, with your mindfulness. By being mindful, by working on yourself on the inside, you are contributing to the world becoming a better place. You are, because you are going to be creating a ripple effect to the world around you. Okay, so what is the truth of who you are in terms of contribution? The truth of who you are in terms of contribution is that you have a lot to contribute. Okay, you are here, you are placed on this planet for one purpose. And if you don't know what that purpose is, don't know why you're here, let's work and find out. Let's work on it to see what your purpose is. Because each and every person on this planet has been given a gift, has been given a talent, has been given something to be of service to the world. It doesn't mean you have to be a doctor. It doesn't mean you're going to be a dentist or a mechanic or anything. You could be, your purpose, your gift, your talent could be an amazing mom to your kids, right? It could be, you could be a blogger. You could be somebody who just gives love to, that's your contribution, okay? So when you become clear on the inside, the more work you do on the inside, and the work that I'm talking about is becoming still, creating space, creating time for yourself on the inside so that you can hear all these truths, so that you can receive all these truths and unlock the secrets inside of you that you're born to experience. Okay. So everybody has something to contribute to this world. Everybody is here to be of service. Okay. God created you. He breathed life into you. Your Creator breathed life into you, into your heart, to make that first heartbeat. And He didn't do it just for fun. He didn't do it to sit up there or wherever He is, just to watch. He did it because He wants to experience this life in your form, through your gifts and through your talents and through your skills. Okay. So the next truth about you in terms of your health. How are you doing in terms of your health? How are things going there for you? What truth is unlocking for you in terms of your health? Well, the truth for me that was unlocking for me these past few weeks is that my health requires my attention in the context of planning in some resting time, planning in playtime, planning in fun time, and not just pushing forward with energy and shifting the planet and creating change in people's lives. Yes, that's important work. And you need to, in order to receive whatever you want to be receiving, whether it's knowledge, whether it's finances, whether it's health, whether it's anything energetically, we got to rest. We got to be still. We got to learn how to rest, make space, and allow the stillness on the inside to open up to receive what it is we're meant to be receiving. Okay, so that's something I've been sort of forced to do last week, and I'm glad I did because I've been having amazing downloads in the meantime, energetically, spiritually, and that's why I'm sharing this video with you today, because I don't think I would have been ready to share it with you 10 days ago. Okay. So thank you for listening. Now, the truths about who you are. Sorry, let me go back to health. So the truth about your health is that you are entitled to perfect health. Okay, it is your birthright, and inside of you, within your heart, in your intelligence, there is already a blueprint. There's a blueprint of the perfect health already downloaded inside of your intelligence. Okay, and your body knows that. The subconscious mind knows that. But if we keep telling ourselves, oh, I'm tired, oh, I have to do that, and oh, I've got to do that, and we've got this long list of to-dos, okay? And nowhere on that list is somewhere to create rest and reflection and mindfulness and, just some meditation, prayer. You cannot expect your health to be reflected as that blueprint that you have. Okay, so sooner or later, our body does show us that we need to slow down, we need to take stock, we need to get a reboot. So this is like you got to reboot, okay, to access a blueprint of health. And I teach my clients this, and it's a very, very powerful, very important part of our lives, okay? These 5 things are all linked, and they create the pentagon diamond for us, okay? And this diamond is inside of you, right? And through the challenges of your days, through the challenges that you experience gratefully every day in your life, this diamond is chiseled to perfection, okay? And it's through the challenges that you get to receive your gift, right? When I was ill a week ago, it was through that challenge of my illness that I was able to receive these gifts that I'm sharing with you today. Okay, so together with health and contribution, we have to be generous. We have to be generous with ourselves and generous with the people around us. Because when we're not generous, we're actually holding back. And it's sort of a fear. It's something we're scared of. We're holding back. There's a fear involved there. So you got to ask yourself, what am I afraid of? What's holding me back? Okay. Another truth that I would like to share with you today is the truth about your relationships. What are your relationships looking like these days? Can you honestly say that they are high vibratory relationships? Are they relationships that truly bring you pleasure and bliss to your heart? Because they can be, right? No, they can be. And maybe you need to make some peace with some of your relationships. Maybe the most important relationship that you'll ever have is the one with yourself, okay? So first and foremost, the truth of who you are in context of your relationship with yourself is that the more you know yourself, the better the relationship you have with yourself through the time that you spend with yourself, in prayer, in meditation, or whatever it is you do for your spirituality, or to get clear on things. The more time you do that, the more you'll get to know yourself. Okay, and the more you'll be able to access the bliss, the incredible life that you want, the truths, your desires will become clear. And how to access those desires, how to make them a reality will become clear for you too. Okay. The last one I want to touch up on is finances. Okay, money. Seems to be a popular one around, hey, for eons, money and how to make more money, how to get rich and how to be abundant and wealthy. Okay, so if you want anything to flourish in your life, you've got to see what your relationship around that is. Okay, so if money is not flowing into you, if money is not flowing through you, then you've got to see what is your relationship with money. Okay, and the truth about who you are in context with your finances, in context with your money, is that you are directly responsible for the money in your life, if I can put it that way. Okay, you are your money. Your worth is reflected in the amount of money that you are receiving, that you are generating, that you are creating. And I like to explain money as a flow. Money has to flow from you to flow to you. Okay. Can you see that? Okay. Money flows. I want you to remember this. This is an infinity sign. Money is infinite, guys. And you can generate as much money as you want in your life. You can generate as much or as little as you want. It has a vibrational energy attached to it. And depending on what you're vibrating in context of money, you will either attract it or deter it. Just like anything. Just like a perfect partner. If you're in search of a perfect partner, your relationship, love of your life, your soulmate, your relationship to that idea, to that thought, your vibration, the way you're feeling about it, is one of the key things that are going to be either attracting this person into your life or attracting the opposite person into your life or not. Okay, so everything is energy. This is what I want to bring to you today. Finances are energy. Your relationships are energy. Your health is energy. Everything has energy. It's related to energy. Your contribution, your service to this world is energy. Okay? So if you're in a space of giving your service, giving of yourself to this world and not expecting anything in return, you're in a good space. You're in a good space. Keep going, okay? And understand that you are receiving. You're receiving. There are lessons being learned. There's growth being made. Okay? So I hope this has helped you. I don't know how long it's been going. I hope it's helped you. I really felt drawn to share this with you today because I'm going through my own up-leveling and next level of transformation myself. And I would like my community to know what's going on. It's really important for me to be able to share things like this with you. So let me know if you have any questions. I am opening up spaces for a free assessment. If you would like an assessment on how to see how close you are to fulfilling your dreams as a mom, let me know and I'll send you a link so we can book a call. We can have a free assessment on Zoom and you can see how close you are. Now, the reason why I am a transformational coach for moms is because I believe that when a mom shifts on the inside, the ripple effect that she creates from that positive shift, because any type of shift creates a ripple effect, okay? Whether it's a positive one or a negative one. There aren't really any negative ones because there's always something to teach us in the challenges. So there are never really any negative shifts. So the ripple effects of everything that we experience in our energy, in our vibration, with our thoughts, is felt on the people around us, on the world around us. So this is why I do what I do, because I want to create the positive ripple effect in the world around me, starting with me, my kids, my family, and outwards, my clients. And by sharing things like this, I'm bringing knowledge to you guys, to you guys, so that you know that we have access to amazing tools, amazing power within us. Okay. And our heart, just so that you don't, in case you didn't know, a lot of research has been given in the past years to the brain, and the brain has been, the focus of doing stuff in our lives and achieving things. And of course, the brain is a very, very important tool, and it's very intelligent, and we need our brains. Okay. And when it comes to creating change in your life, when it comes to living an incredibly loving and an amazing, blissful, fulfilling life, truly fulfilling from the heart has to come into play, okay? And because the heart has a much stronger magnetic field than the brain does. And when we align our heart with the desires that we have, I'm doing a spiral now because the spiral is very important when we're creating, okay, when we're creating in our lives. And so when we're creating from the heart, you can be sure that you're creating from your essence, and you can be sure that you're creating with your energy that you were given at birth, with creative energy from source, and that the solutions to whatever problems you're experiencing right now are in front of you. They're in front of you. When you access your heart and become clear, you will be able to see the solutions that are in front of you, okay? But when you're in your head, when you're in your mind, and in the fear space, and logic, and problem solving, the solution will not be very, very clear to you, okay? So I hope this has helped. Let me know if you would like to chat further, and I'll send you a link to so you can book a call. Thank you so much for being on the call, and I love you. Have a beautiful day. Bye.